So how scary and intense is Doctor Doom? Let me explain. So back on Thursday, Disney had its panel for CinemaCon where they showcased all the films coming out for this year, next year, and beyond. And of course, one of the films mentioned, lastly from Marvel, was Avengers Doomsday. We have Foggy on stage, then the Russo brothers came on stage, followed by Downey Jr., who plays Doom himself, then Chris Evans came on stage. Then Joe and Anthony Russo spoke about Doctor Doom and explained to us how powerful Doom is, and Joe Russo says Victor Von Doom is one of the most complex villains. He's always 3 moves ahead, which makes him virtually unbeatable. And they're calling him the greatest villain of all time, even bigger than Thanos. During the trailer, we see a clip from Thor. He's also narrating the trailer himself. He goes, "I fought with many warriors in my time. They were far stronger than all of us put together. They died. They died facing enemies and threats that scared Thor far less than Doom has. Everything they sacrificed for will be for nothing if they don't stand together, but if they return, they will come back as brothers and sisters." The biggest part of the trailer was seeing Doom versus Thor, and again, Thor swung Stormbreaker towards Doom, but Doom stopped him with one single hand, let alone 2 fingers, stopping it dead. And remember that Stormbreaker swung through the Finish Stones when Thanos blasted him. That's how crazy Doom is. And also, one other moment in the trailer was the Fantastic Four, the New Avengers, and Thunderbolts all meet in the New Avengers Tower with Thor, and Thor says that Doom is the scariest threat he's ever seen. Imagine the God of Thunder, the Infinity War Thor that we're getting back, saying this. Now, if all that is true, this could be why we're seeing Thor pray to his father. Maybe he lost to Doom before, but didn't kill Thor, and we're seeing just Thor pray to his father to hope that he comes back alive to return home to his daughter after hopefully beating Doom with a bigger team around him. Who knows? But in case you're wondering, Marvel basically brought this picture to life in that trailer. This is the part where I was talking about how Doom stopped Stormbreaker with 2 fingers mid-swing. Okay, this picture is brought to life. So Doom is one of the most smartest minds in Marvel. Very smart that he's on the same level as Tony Stark and Reed Richards. But he's not just a genius. He combines science and magic. So imagine Iron Man as a sorcerer. But what really makes Doom scary is not just power, it's control. He rules the entire country, Latveria, and the people see him as a savior for that. And at one point, he actually thinks he could be the one to save the world. This is the same character who reshaped reality itself, stolen godlike powers, and defeated entire teams of heroes. Doom is considered one of the greatest Marvel villains of all time simply because he's strategic, calculated, and always 3 to 10 steps ahead of everyone else. Doom is a villain who doesn't just beat you, he outsmarts you before the fight even starts. So yeah, if you watched Doctor Doom in the earlier Fantastic Four movies, the one with Chris Evans and Jessica Alba back in 2005 and 6, that character to me, he seemed like a simple enemy they could just defeat and don't come back to. This version of Doom in the MCU, they're making him stronger than Thanos, and they're making him the end of the whole multiverse saga. That's how crazy big this Doom character is, being played by RDJ, who we know as Tony Stark, but in the sense of this kind of storyline, the Russos are saying that no one can play Doctor Doom the way RDJ is going to play his character. So we saw a glimpse of him in the trailer, just the eyes. Guys, the eyes is all that matters when it comes to acting, and you don't even know, you can't even tell that's RDJ in Doom. The voice is different, the eyes look different. All we see is the complete aura of this character right here. So guys, get ready. Doomsday this year, December 18th.